In Mazda CX-50 2024 diverse SUV lineup, the CX-50 stands as a testament to versatility and capability, complementing rather than replacing its popular sibling, the CX-5. Positioned as a rugged adventurer, the CX-50 offers off-road prowess with standard all-wheel drive, various driving modes, and a robust ground clearance suitable for tackling diverse terrains. While the CX-5 continues to appeal with its established design, the CX-50 enters the fray with a fresh perspective, emphasizing durability and enhanced capability. As Mazda navigates evolving market trends, the CX-50 carves its niche as a formidable contender among compact crossover SUVs, promising a blend of Mazda's renowned driving dynamics and off-road readiness. Overview: Mazda has two small crossover SUVs for sale. One of them is the CX-50, and the other is the well-liked CX-5. That's puzzling, because the CX-5 is Mazda's best-selling car despite having an older design. The SUV portfolio is changing to reflect new market positioning and nomenclature norms. Thus, for the time being, the CX-50 complements the CX-5 rather than replacing it. Although both cars can fulfill your demands, Mazda portrays the more recent CX-50 as a more capable and durable car. Edmund's highlight: ability to go off-road. Mazda promotes the CX-50 as being off-road suitable, citing its styling, several driving modes, standard all-wheel drive, and assortment of adventure-focused accessories that can be added by the dealer as evidence. Additionally, the range of ground clearance is 8.3 to 8.6 inches. This is rather substantial for a normal small crossover, and the Meridian Edition comes with all-terrain tires as standard for better traction. Even so, you might be wondering if the CX-50 is better suited for soft-roading on milder trails or off-roading, though its bodywork isn't actually intended for substantial clearance or protection. We generally believe it's the latter. Still, the CX-50 will generally get you a little closer to nature than many competing SUVs. Rivals should take into account: when it comes to cargo capacity, the Mazda CX-50 is one of the least large compact crossover vehicles available. Therefore, you might want to think about a Honda CR-V, Hyundai Tucson, Kia Sportage, or Toyota RAV4 if you require extra space. Subaru's Forester and Outback models are fairly competent off-road. Performance: how is the CX-50 powered? Over the years, Mazda has worked hard to infuse a little bit of driving excitement into all of its models, and for the most part, it's successful. The CX-50 continues the tradition of Mazda cars being among the best driving models in their respective classes. Our test car's improved turbocharged engine, which makes it one of the fastest cars in its class, is a potent machine. Power is never in short supply, and the transmission does a superb job of matching the appropriate gear for the situation. In our tests, the acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour took 7.2 seconds. That's not as fast as the turbo CX-5 we tried, but it's still fairly fast for a compact SUV. It also manages nicely. Although it's not a sports vehicle, the body roll is moderate and more controlled than in the majority of other small crossovers. If your drive happens to be very curved, you won't lose your lunch. The impression of being buttoned down is enhanced by the quick and responsive steering, although we discovered that it takes a little more effort than we would anticipate for comfortable, low-speed maneuvering. It shouldn't be difficult to drive through a curving neighborhood. Comfort: how cozy does the CX-50 feel? The CX-50 has a stiffer ride than some of the competitors thanks to the same suspension that gives it its engaging handling. Not that it's unbearably loud, you just feel like you're on the road more than in other cars. You settle in even more thanks to the comfy seats and the still muted bumps. The rear bench is a little flat in our opinion, but the front seats have good side bolstering and cushioning. There are options for heated rear seats, as well as ventilated and heated front seats. There won't be much road noise for passengers to be upset about. At full throttle, it sounds a little loud, but it calms down beautifully, making very little noise from the wind or the highway. In a good way, the climate control system is straightforward. Rather than relying solely on the touchscreen or unresponsive capacitive touch controls, it makes use of physical buttons and knobs. Interior: what is the state of the interior? Both rows have an abundance of space for people. Also, Mazda got the driving position perfect. Even though the seats are upright, it's nevertheless simple to get in and out of them. Everything is easily adjustable, including the steering wheel and seat, with the exception of a touchscreen that is difficult to reach. Cost and selection of items for purchase. Depending on the trim and options, the Mazda CX-50 2024 is anticipated to cost $31,720.